Welcome back. This is Best Way to Smoke Weekly News, and I'm Big J. Make sure you stay elevated at all times. Hey, the WNBA is making moves in the realm of CBD and cannabis products. If you've been paying attention to professional sports lately, you know the rules around what athletes can put into their bodies are changing fast. Hmm. And today, the WNBA just made a massive play to catch up with the times. The league and the players' union have officially signed off on a new collective bargaining agreement. The biggest headline: marijuana has been completely removed from the league's banned substance list. Now, to be clear, this doesn't mean it's a total free for all. Players can still be tested if they enter a treatment program or if they show up to team activities under the influence. And if they skip out on their required treatments, they're looking at a $300 a day fine. So there are still guardrails in place. But here's where it gets interesting for the business side of the sport. The WNBA is also opening doors for players to cash in on the booming green rush. Under these new rules, players can now actively promote and endorse hemp-derived CBD products. That's a big one right there, man. That's actually a good move. You know what I mean? They can even buy an ownership stake in cannabis companies, though the league is keeping a bit of a leash on that. If a player wants to invest in a marijuana business, it has to be a passive investment, meaning they can't own more than 50% and they can't be running the day-to-day of the business. Man, that's big for the WNBA, for them to start allowing players to actually invest in the companies that they believe in. Oh, and if a player wants to promote CBD products that's actually made by a marijuana company, they'll need a green light from both the league and the union first, just to make sure that the branding doesn't get too blurry. Hey, this is a big play right here, though, because if you do get these athletes that believe in these brands, and their following is definitely going to follow and believe in these brands also. So it creates an opportunity for revenue growth. You feel me? Now, for those thinking the league just went completely counter culture, not so fast. In this exact same breath that they took weed off the list, they actually added several psychedelics to it, including magic mushrooms. Hey, okay, I get it with the magic mushrooms. We can take that as we got the weed on there, though. You know what I'm saying? The weed is off the list, though. That's a big plus, man. It's still a fight. It's still gonna be a fight with the mushrooms, but we got the weed off the list. Let's go. So it's a bit of a give and take, but overall, the WNBA is following in the footsteps of the NBA and the NFL, giving their athletes a lot more freedom when it comes to the modern wellness recovery, and of course, their business portfolios. Hey, man, it definitely got to start somewhere, and the fact that the WNBA is getting on board to what's actually going on and what's been going on. I would like to see a lot more of these athletes that use these active athletes that use these products be a little bit more outspoken and advertise the products that they believe in. You know what I mean? And that they actually use themselves to help for recovery and different things like that, though, man. But in the realm of basketball, swish, hey man, that's a swish right there, though, man. Shout out to the WNBA and shout out to the WNBA Players Union and all the players that's been fighting to get somewhat of a fair advantage in this cannabis world, man. So on that note, I want to tell y'all just like this, make sure you guys stay tapped in with Best Way to Smoke News. We'll be dropping a weekly news segment every week. Stay tuned for the next one. That'll be coming out next Monday. And make sure you follow us on every platform at Best Way to Smoke with the number 2. You know what I mean? Hey, find your best way in every way that you can. And make sure you guys get a bar of Best Way Sea Moss, man. We got the Best Way Sea Moss, we got Best Way to Paint, and we got Best Way to Smoke. Let's go, man, and do everything that you can the best way. Stay elevated with Big J at all times. Until next time.